Right there, well, I had a good long hard think about whether I ought to publish this video, but in the spirit of sharing the mistakes, I had another go at making my carbide tool. The video will unravel how it proceeded, trying to get rid of the wobble as I inserted the bar into the handle, and didn't really succeed. In fact, I think this was worse than the first one. Produces a perfectly useful tool, there's no problem with it, but I'd love to know how to get these holes to go down the centre of the piece I'm drilling rather than wandering off at an angle. As I say in the video, I think I've maybe got a solution, but I welcome anybody else who's got any suggestions as to how to get straighter lines down the middle of your pieces when you're boring them. Thanks very much. Enjoy what's left of the video. Okay, this is a brief follow-up to the last video I did on making your own carbide cutting tool. I bought enough pieces to make a second, and I'm going to recut this one. I'm just going to reshoot the bits where I think I can make an improvement, particularly in terms of getting this shaft centred into the handle properly. Okay, I'm going to try it a new way. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I've remounted it between centres. All I'm going to do this time is turn a tenon onto this end. I'm not going to bother really roughing any more of it out. I might knock a few corners off. And then I'm going to chuck mount this and we'll move on to the next step. I've now remounted it in the chuck, so I've got a good firm grip on it. I'm just going to give it a bit of a round out to get rid of some of these corners, and then we'll move on to the drilling process. Okay, I think I'll just check if I've really got this properly tight. Yeah. And then we'll move on to drilling. Now, one way I think would make this better, more easier to do, was if I wasn't using quite such a long drill bit. I think this drill bit is a little bit on the wobbly side, so I'm going to try and keep it as firm as possible it goes in. I'm using the divot from the centre to try and establish the point of this brad bit. Hopefully it'll get a bit more central. If we lose centre slightly, I can re-centre it later, so this is hopefully where the improvement's going to come. I think that's good, about 10 centimetres, so about a third of the blade should be inside. Do the final sizing now. This time I think I'm just going to go in more gently and scrape my way with a different tool. Just trying very hard not to do this too fast this time and mess this up. Okay, I think we're going to try pushing that on. That looks so close to me. So, as I did last time, I'm just going to drive the ferrule on using the tailstock. And that's gone perfectly. Right, so I'm just going to do a very small bit of shaping here, just in case we do have issues with the centering of the bar. I don't have to worry about at least this radius here. That's still, I think, on the heavy side for a tool handle, so we'll work that down, but I've got the shoulders roughly where I want them. There's a little crack there I'm going to try and remove. Okay, time to mount the bar. We'll have no involvement from you this time, I think. Safely on a shelf. Okay, that's bottomed out. Time for the moment of truth. Let's see how well we got that centred. Well, after all that struggling, I still don't think we've made a major improvement, so if anybody's got any suggestions on how I can get this drilling better centralised, I'd love to know. Never mind, close enough I guess. Time to shape the handle. I think that's it for this video. I'm not going to do anything different to the rest of it, and that all worked well last time. I said if you can come up with a solution to this particular problem, I'd appreciate it. Until the next video then, cheers.